Hello and welcome to Adventures in a Morris. This time we're just going to have a look round the car. So this is my Series 1 Morris 8 two-seater. Built I think in 1936, registered 1937. It was based on the four-seater Tourer, but Morris wanted to keep the price of a vehicle below £130. So basically all they did was to take the back seats out, lean the back panel there forwards a bit, put a bench seat back across instead of the two separate backs, and that's the two-seater. £128 and some shillings. I can't remember exactly how many. So we'll start by looking at the instrument panel. So at the top there on the left we have oil. Below that fuel, in the middle the speedometer, and then the instrument panel light, which is there, the state of charge in amps, a retrofitted water temperature, which is not accurate. Then we have what we would call the choke, which is marked full rich. The T for tick over, which isn't connected because it's not the original engine, which would have been a very useful thing because you just turn that clockwise or anti-clockwise to decrease or increase the speed of the tick over. Which is very useful when it's cold. And of course the starter pull, as it says there. The ignition and the charge low and high, which dates back to when it had a dynamo, because it was easy to overcharge your battery in the summer if you didn't put it on low. And then you put it on high when you had the lights on in the winter. And then lamps, side and head. And that's it. There's the screen wash button there. Somebody has fitted a screen wash, which doesn't work, but then I don't see as it would be a lot of use. Also, we have this very useful device down here, which is a sort of Venetian blind in the bulkhead, which allows hot air from the engine into the cockpit, keeps your feet warm, which is very nice. Only trouble is the fumes come in with the heat, of course. And then we have air conditioning, these flaps here, which open and close to let more air in. A 4-speed gearbox, usual H with the reverse off to the right and down. This replaces the original 3-speed, which really had problems on hills. So this is a later, slightly later 4-speed gearbox that's been fitted. And over here we have the indicator switch, which was originally the trafficator switch. Horn on the end there, dip and main beam, and we have main beam light, indicator light, the light that comes on when the electric fan's running, a mysterious switch marks F, which doesn't seem to do anything, modern power socket, very useful, and the hazard lights. Windscreen wiper motor, just the one for the two-seater. Originally the windscreen would have opened, but since mirrors have been attached on the wing nuts with which you open it, it can't be opened at the moment. The original hood, which is perhaps getting a little tired, and attached to the back of the seat is this clever device into which the side screens fit. This was fitted by the person who restored the vehicle. Otherwise they just have to lie around in the back here, which is annoying. So we'll fit those. And with those side screens fitted, it's surprising that you can travel comfortably in most weathers with the heat coming through from the engine and the side screens keeping the wind off you. But we'll put the hood up. So there we are, there's the hood up. It's a side valve engine, 8 horsepower, certain modern innovations. It's been converted from 6 volt to 12. The old 6 volt battery was all very well, but it struggled to start the car on cold mornings, which is why you had to have a starting handle. The dynamo has been replaced by an alternator from a Land Rover. Another Land Rover part is this piece of tubing here, which is actually a piece of Land Rover exhaust pipe onto which is attached a modern air filter. And in the distributor is hidden electronic ignition. These are all things that help to make life a lot easier. And now we'll have a look from the other side. On this side we have a klaxon which replaces the original horn, which made a pathetic little beeping noise. You'll notice that the fan's been removed. It's actually, I don't know if we can see it from here, it's actually bolted onto the wing there, just in case you should want it one day. And that's because hidden in here is an electric fan, which of course takes some of the strain off the engine. The trafficators, of course, were on the 6 volt system. They have been disconnected, although they're still there, would be possible to connect them back up, and they've been replaced with these nice big indicators, and the indicators and the rear lights are also from a Land Rover. The original Morris 8 only had the one rear light, I believe, on the offside, which wouldn't be legal now. And the headlights being converted to 12 volts are actually very efficient. The gearbox has synchromesh on second, third and fourth, which works alright as long as you give it plenty of time. And if you want to change down as well, the double big clutch like that. I'll just show you where we're going. Down there is the hamlet of Newton by Castle Acre, with its little Saxon church. It's on the main Fakenham Road. And this is Newton Mill. So you may well be asking yourself, so where's the adventure? And I might say that driving anywhere in a Morris 8 is an adventure. But actually the adventures haven't really begun yet. It's certainly an adventure driving on a major road like that. So here we have Newton by Castle Acre Parish Church, and that tower is definitely Saxon. I'm sure you will have noticed that there's a sold sign on our gatepost. This is because we're moving, and we're moving to the Scottish Highlands. It was my original intention to drive the Morris there. I estimated it would take about 4 days on back roads. The only bit of motorway you would have to use would be in order to get across the further Forth. However, that was when we put the house on the market in March, and now, as the year comes to an end, doesn't seem a very good time to be driving, particularly over the Cairngorms. So unfortunately it looks as if that plan will have to be abandoned. So until we go, I'm intending to make some videos of journeys around Norfolk, which can be very entertaining. And once we get there, there will be videos of us driving around in the Highlands, which should be even more scenic than Norfolk. So that's the plan, and those will be the adventures. So I hope you'll stick with me in order to see them.